I think this is the biggest coffee mug I own. I don't know, it's really big. Is that weird? Hey guys, welcome to another first impression review unboxing type video thing. It's after New Year's now, and my life is kind of slowing down a little bit in the new year. From Halloween until now has just been nuts for me. I am gonna have another video, like a year in review video, coming up soon once I get around to doing it. So today I have this really exciting product that I saw at Sally Beauty when I went home to Pittsburgh in December, so now a month ago. I actually did like a Sally haul video while I was home. The lighting was really bad and I was just like, people don't care about this. I saw this right when I walked in the store and it was actually on sale. It was in the front. You know, when you go to Sally's, there's that little table in the front with all the sale stuff. It was like underneath the table and I almost didn't see it. And then I saw it and I was like, oh my God, that is what I need in my life right now. Basically what it is it is a vacuum. But it's not like a vacuum, like a Hoover that, you know, you do whatever, or like a dustbuster or something. It's stationary. It looks almost like an air purifier. It's kind of just like a box, and there's this little hole in the bottom that has an infrared, and you sweep all the hair over to it, and it sucks it up. Shipped it to myself from Pittsburgh in the box that it came in. I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna be able to remove all of this because a lot of it is self-adhesive, but you can see I did go over it with tape as well. So you guys can see what the actual box looks like, but I'm gonna try. There's like a hole right here in the paper, so I'm gonna see if I can cut through that. I got this stuff at like Office Depot or something. It's really gross. You have to like lick it to stick it. And it tastes like a big old stamp. It's gross. Was not a fan. But so as you can see here, it's by Vac Professional and it's the automatic touchless stationary vacuum. It says fast, 1400 watt vacuum, removes 100% of dust, hair, and debris instantly. There's a filter and a HEPA exhaust filter to clean the air. And then it's also always on and always ready. Infrared sensors activate the iVac automatically. And it says, there's a little picture, and it says, dirt disappears here. The back of the box is the same exact thing. So the main reason why I'm so excited about this thing is because you know how in Beauty and the Beast Gaston sings, and every last inch of me's covered with hair? That's my apartment because I work from home. So there's always hair on the floor. There's always end papers on the floor. You come over to my apartment, you get hair all over you. So I'm most excited about this thing because I hate sweeping. This seems to be a great alternative to doing that. So let's get this thing unboxed and open and try her out, shall we? Okay, so it does have a little handle on the top of the box, and it has this little guy here to open it. And then it is taped along the side, on one side at least. User manual, definitely. I'm gonna need that later. Oh, there's like a handle on the side, so you can actually pick it up out of the box easily. That's great. Ta-da! On the back of this, there's the little cord keeper dust bin right here. It's not really that big. I thought it'd be bigger than this. And it kind of looks like it would be really messy to clean it out because these kind of little holes here for the incoming suction and for this, that makes me a little nervous. You know, and then I guess the stuff gets sucked up through there. That you use to turn it to manual mode, auto mode, or off. So I'm gonna turn it to auto mode because that's gonna like suck up stuff. Plugged in now. That's pretty neat. It sounded really powerful. You guys heard that, right? So now what I'm gonna do before I put her down on the floor, I have a couple things that I wanna try to suck up inside of it. So right now I just have some bulk hair. I'm just gonna take some, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually just gonna pull this chunk of hair out. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut it with some scissors. Okay, so I just chopped up some hair, completely out of frame. See how far it has to go to suck it up. That's pretty cool. Sucked it up. So now my next test is going to be like a ball of hair. Take some more of this. Usually this is what I find on the floor, is I find the balls of hair like this, not necessarily like loose hair from a cut or something. I find balls like this. About that big, actually. So let's see if, I'm gonna put it back on auto. So let's see now how this works with a ball of hair. It worked! So the last thing I'm gonna try to suck up inside of this vacuum thing are end papers, because they're always on the floor of my apartment, and I just wanna see if these will get sucked up too. Or maybe I break it, I don't know. Well, that worked, you guys. Okay, so one last thing that I think might actually break it. I hope it doesn't. Let's see if it picks up pins. Like hairpins and stuff. Probably gonna break. Fingers crossed. Pins on alone aren't... Oh, there we go. Okay, so I hear them in there. Pins are in there. Yep, they're in there. I see them in the bottom. So, but like I said, this isn't a lot of space. So you are going to have to clean this thing out a lot. Not a lot of space. Okay, so now I moved it to the floor again, and I just decided to take some more hair and just kind of like sporadically drop the hair. Also gonna cut some hair. Just basically like making a mess in here. So this is the little pile of mess that I'm making, just like throwing pins and hair and some end papers, because I have whole drawers full of end papers. Maybe throw a hair tie or two in there for good measure. So now that I have this huge pile of stuff, I'm gonna see how much of the stuff the vacuum is actually going to suck up. So I'm gonna put it back on auto. And so let's see what happens. Oh wow. You guys, look at that. It got everything. That is so cool. So as you guys just saw, I tried 4 different types of debris to suck up into the vacuum. I tried hair clippings, I tried a hair ball, I tried end papers, and I tried hairpins and stuff like that. And it sucked up all of it. It sucked up all of that stuff quickly. It is a little loud is the one thing about it, but I think it's probably the same decibel level of loudness as to like a regular vacuum cleaner would be. I'm so excited for this to like actually like use it to vacuum my apartment. And I know that sounds weird, but there's just so much hairballs and pins and end papers and just everything everywhere because I do work from home pretty much all the time. It's hard to get that with a vacuum, and the hair will clump up inside the roller part of my vacuum, and it's not fun. Take it apart, and you have to cut all the hair off and pull the hair off, and it's just, that's too much work to just vacuum my apartment. And I think that if I use this in conjunction with my vacuum, it'll actually probably go by faster because I won't have to pull the hair out of my actual vacuum as much. I am holding my receipt here from Sally Beauty because you guys are probably wondering how much this was. And I also did get the Sally Beauty Protection Plan registration thing right here. So the vacuum, when I bought it, it was $119. And I know that that is kind of a lot of money, but this was worth it to me. Like, I'm one of those people that, like, I would rather invest in my business and my company than spend money on myself, because I knew that if this thing worked, that it would be an amazing, amazing product for me to have in my home studio space. And I'll probably, now that I know that I like it, I'll get one for my office as well. Only one critique about it is that I would think that it would actually be cool if it was somehow on wheels, but I understand that it has to be on the ground for the dirt and everything to suck up underneath it. So I do get that. But if it was on wheels or something, you could move it around, it would be great. But, you know, I do love it. I think it's a really great product, and I'm excited to use this more in the future, and I definitely give this a 5 out of 5. So again, for you guys, it was the iVac Professional Stationary Vacuum, and I'm so excited for this. You guys don't even know. So I really love doing first impressions and reviews for you guys. I think they're a lot of fun, and I also love to watch when people do them. When you're experiencing something for the first time, and you're using it for the first time, and you're learning about it, I think it kind of opens your mind a little differently, and you kind of, you know, not that I'm not always myself, but I guess I get to be myself a little more in these videos, if that makes sense. Please check out all my fun social media stuff down in the box, and also be sure to check out bobbypins.com, where I have an amazing selection of beautiful synthetic lace front wigs and styling accessories such as canvas heads, brushes, rollers, clips, etc. to help you get your wig projects done right. So be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you guys very soon for another fun video. Thanks. Bye.